Our biggest concern is the spike in violence that we are seeing, particularly coming from very emboldened settlers. One, because the attention is focused on Gaza, they feel emboldened. There's been massive lack of accountability, or in other words, impunity for violations that have been committed by the IDF in West Bank. So they continue to violate or continue to attack Palestinians, Palestinian towns and villages. So the lack of safety and security of people is at the topmost concern for us. Major incursions, like I mentioned. And when I say that it is not about law and order enforcement, but the Israeli Defense Force is acting as if there is an armed conflict in West Bank. The applicable law in West Bank is the human rights law enforcement framework, which means the force that the IDF can use is limited to that legal framework, not of an armed conflict, because in West Bank there is no armed conflict. But the nature of these operations that are being conducted, or incursions being conducted by the IDF, indicate that they're using massive number of soldiers, drones, sometimes fighter jets dropping bombs, shoulder-fired missiles, heavy weapons, in other words, which is used generally in an armed conflict, not in a law enforcement.